What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old Fuq Boyz podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Dom Wannabe, back in the house.
Yeah, man. Saturday night freestyle reactions. And, you know, we got to react to a Harry Mack video because he's the leader of the freestyle world. You know what I'm saying? Off the top, improvisational freestyle. So it's your Saturday evening. Welcome. Probably about 8:30 p.m. Well, Mountain Standard Time. So wherever you're at in the world, I hope you guys are locked in and enjoying the content. Today, we have decided to react to Omegle BARS 18. Now, a lot of people have said, yo, you guys got to react to Omegle BARS 18. I want to say 52 and 26. 26 pops up a lot.
Okay.
So we're finally getting to Omegle BARS 18. So here we go, you guys. Man, it's going to be a good one. The title of it is Emotional Connection Through Freestyle. Knowing Harry Mack, this one might be pretty deep, might be pretty dope, I would think. Also, we got to put our 40-year-old Fuq Boy spin on it. I'm bringing another dope freestyler, lyricist. He's from the battle rap world, but he's modern. He's new era. Okay, and I think people sleeping. People always get mad when I say they're on Harry Mack's level. Now, Harry Mack is on a different level because he can do everything, right?
Yeah.
But there are some MCs who can freestyle at the level of Harry Mack. I still believe this, and I try to prove it every week. So here we go.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's standing out to me is I learn more about H Mack and what his process is that what I'm seeing is that he may be, I mean, literally like the first like professional freestyler.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And
like
there's
who
no
takes
touching
it
that.
as a professional. Like
Yes.
I don't know of anyone else who had his like discipline to sit down, and he took, you know, being raised, you know, playing drums, he was taught how to train in musicianship, right?
Yep.
That you have to practice, that there's certain ways that you practice as a musician. Now, I don't even know that because I was never raised like that. I didn't learn how to play instruments or the piano, but I do know, obviously, you hear of like, you know, oh, I had to practice for hours playing piano or violin when I was a kid. And he took that discipline and that mentality of practice and applied it to freestyle. And hey, like I said, I mean, I'm sure there's freestyles who practice. We did it, you know, back in the day, but not to the extent of like a pro that's sitting down like, this is my job. I am going to become the illest freestyler that I can possibly be through discipline and practice.
Yep. Before we get into all this noise, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 22,000 subscribers, trying to hit 100K. Baby. If you're really digging the vibe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know whenever we drop some content. So, yo, on that note, we're the 40s, and we back.
40-year-old Fuq Boyz are back in town. 40. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old Fuq Boyz are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old Fuq Boyz podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, so I'm going to have Don pull up the video so we can start reacting to Omegle BARS 18. I want to remind everyone, I just dropped a new music video. It's called Walter Payton featuring Stevie Stone. Walter Payton featuring Stevie Stone. It's out now. It's on the channel. If you can't check it out, hit it with a comment, like. You know, it's a pretty clean track, but it's like that motivational workout music. So check that out if you get a moment. And to add to what you're saying, you said playing violin. He actually mentioned, I saw an interview with him. He said he used to have to play the violin. He hated it. It was when he got on the drums. He loved the drums, started at 5, and he just went ham. So I think there's a combination of discipline, but loving what you do as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's anything in life. You know, obviously
you can be more disciplined if you love it. You're just like, I'm gonna dial in.
Yeah.
He was anyways.
So I heard Andre Agassi, you know, who's like
the tennis player.
Yeah, that he hated tennis.
Really?
Yes. Like that was
but
one
he was
of the
just
things.
good at it.
Yeah, he was
No, actually it's crazy. I hated running track. And I was good at it. Like my coach was like, dude, I ran the 800 and I was just good at long distance running and keeping a fast pace. I've been placed in state, but I hated it. It was so grueling and so hard having that cardio. And then I was always like, I'm 5'11", but it was always these huge white guys that I was running against, long legs, long arms, and I'm just this little dude, but I was like Seabiscuit, had a lot of heart. Anyways, let's get off that and let's watch Omegle BARS 18. Let's get into this.
Let's go.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, no complaints.
What brings you to Omegle tonight?
So I'm doing like freestyle raps for people off the top of my head.
Nice.
Can I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need your help though. Can you give me like a few random words and I'll incorporate them into a freestyle?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. No, I'm gonna give you like terrible things.
Don't even think about it like that. There's no good or bad, you know? They're just words. I have to turn them into something cool.
Okay, light. I don't even know.
Okay, so like what's something that inspires you?
Yikes. I mean, obviously I like art.
What kind of art are you into?
I'm just into drawing.
Dope. Do you draw yourself?
Yeah. I try like to do meaningful drawings.
Whoa, that's so dope. Inside the brain, all the voices of negativity, right?
Yeah. These are just my two with like good meanings.
That's beautiful. That's dope. I love that. I love that. All right, well, I'll just do a freestyle inspired by kind of like what you showed me right there. Is that cool?
Right out the
Yeah,
gate.
go ahead.
Awesome. Let me just find the right beat for this. Hold on.
We must pay homage to it.
Okay, this will work. Hey, hey.
Where the hell does he get his beats?
Hey, hey.
I wonder if he makes them.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He's got like an Ableton in the background.
Yeah.
Come on, 1, 2.
I know he produces
Come
a
on,
little bit.
1, 2.
Maybe a lot of it.
I drop a lyric on sight.
Let's
my
go.
brain too bright. I feel like the sun when displaying my light. Hey, when it comes to bars, I be truly crazed. I bring light like the sun. That's the UV rays. I be on another plane, so dip into this. Hey yo, I add light to your scene like I was flipping the switch. I turn the lights on. Harry Mack, I come with the hype song. Y'all know I'm about to blow up in this game like a time bomb. Come on, I get raw. I flow without no flaw. Peace out to my fellow artists, yo, she loves to draw. Come on, I'ma come with lyrics that they never said. Trying to shed all the negative voices inside my head. Hey yo, self-love, there ain't no one like you. Even though inside your head it says nobody likes you. You're fat, you're ugly, you're not that smart, but that is not real. So don't listen to it, listen to your heart. Go inside yourself, you know who you are. They gon' try to diss externally, but shine like a star. Cause a star brings the light that we all gonna need. Yeah, Harry Mack, I'm a fully evolved MC. Let's get it. Sometimes when I'm looking in the mirror, all I feel is self-doubt. All I really feel is fear. It's some voices that some other people came and implanted. Gotta get rid of that so that I can manage. Now I grow like the plant that I see in your background. Rappers step into Mac and I be making them back down. I'm dropping knowledge on my lyrics is smart. And like that woman in the second drawing, reaching for heart. H-Mac, I'm off the tip of this. Believe it, I'ma win this. The heart is not attached yet, cause it's not finished. Well listen, y'all know that I be rapping too smart. And to these bars I'm delivering, I'm attaching my heart. Come on, I break it down when I be coming right off at the tip of this. All of the bars that I drop are ridiculous. Y'all know that it stays low pro and can make you wince. When I'm up in the mix, I see things clear. I'ma drop a lyric all up in your ear. Kinda like the wall right there behind you. I be reflecting like a mirror. Yeah, I'm connecting with all my people. Tapping in with my fellow artists on Omegle. Come on, yeah, you know that I came through to destroy rap. It's your boy Mac. I really hope you enjoyed that. What?
Oh my god, I should have fucking recorded that. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
That was
like, don't worry,
literally
I got you.
mind blowing.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You're awesome too. Your art was amazing. Super inspiring.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. I wanted to tell you, we're making content for my YouTube channel right now. Would you be cool with me using this clip in one of my videos?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Well, I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me and inspiring my freestyle.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Likewise. You have a great night, all right?
All right, you too.
All right, hit
Good night.
pause.
Peace.
So,
timing.
I'm Rue.
yeah. So with that, you want to take the Fuq Boyz logo down too? So with that last one, a lot of people have been hitting me up and like, yo, will you guys break down the bars a little bit more? And I'm going to start doing that when we get some more complex metaphors. Not that was complex. For freestyling, that was very complex, but it was topical.
No, there's just certain moments to me, like when I look at breaking down bars, to me it's like, okay, he said something there that might have gone over people's head.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he dropped a little metaphor, like he was talking about, you know, this Russian czar, like, and what you have to, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
something like some subtext, like, and yeah, I mean, I think that it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
As
That's
far-
what, and that's all I was saying. I just want to let people know that we got you.
Yeah.
But that was pretty straightforward. You can hear it and understand. But what I wanted to talk about was the complexity of the concepts, you know, talking about reaching for the heart, the to be able to come off the top of the head and be so in your zone, you can explain the doubts in your head and also explain, like he's over here on some mentorship, like motivational speakers are giving these type of speeches and he's just freestyling it off the top of the head.
Yeah.
That's pretty legit. The other thing I wanted to say is with that girl, you know, I've seen a few reactors and she didn't have this crazy reaction, but you could tell. And I wanted to say something that I noticed, because in the dating world, there's things that women do where you can tell where there are signals, and she went like this with her hair, and she and that's a sign of being flustered or just being like, holy smoke. So even though she might not have been like, oh my gosh, this was amazing, she really was like, wow. Like, and there's little like signals that I saw that she did physically.
You fix your hair like that's a sign
that's like
of
a flirting as well. But she seemed like a good girl. I'm not trying to make it seem like something it's not. I was just surprised because most of the reactions I see with him, people's minds are blown. Yeah. And I think hers was, she just had a different reaction than the average. And I thought that was cool because, man, he put a lot together right there. So let's get into the next one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more and more impressed by how, especially since like we've been practicing freestyling, and just like how challenging it is, because like I'm sitting there and, you know, I'm using the random word generator, and sometimes I'll just try to, you know, get like 3 words and try to make them all rhyme. That's hard enough, right? It's interesting. Like, obviously what he's doing is very difficult, amazing, complicated, you know, on a different level, like all these words that you could use to describe it, right? However, the thing that I personally notice is I love UFC, right? I love watching UFC fights, and I've watched them for years. When I started training jiu-jitsu, it gave me a new appreciation for what happens inside of the cage, because I didn't understand. Like, you can look at it, and I've done martial arts before, so, you know, I kind of think that I know something about like striking and other elements. You know, I've been in fights, so I feel like I kind of know something about it, right? But when I started training jiu-jitsu, it gave me a whole new perspective, because I'm like, holy shit, I just did 1 round. I feel like I'm about to die. You know, now imagine being in a title fight and having to do 5 more rounds after that. Yeah. Or being in a competition where, you know, I had to go do those rounds, and it's like, you know, you face that, you realize
you understand what he is doing more.
Yes,
you understand and how high level he is when you start. Because I'm at the house practicing, and I'm watching some of his interviews, and I'm taking some of his tips, and I'm able to do it. I've been rapping a long time. I freestyled for a while, so there's little things that I can do, but there's no mistaking. There's a lot of stuff that I'm just like, dude, I don't even know when I would ever be able to do that. And I've been watching interviews with him, and I haven't heard anyone ask this question yet. And it might be dumb. Some of y'all be like, oh, I already know the answer. But the one thing right now, until I see an interview where he answers it, I want to know how he memorizes 3 to 6 words. And because there's so much going on in your mind while you're freestyling. I don't want to ramble. I want to react. We'll get into that. But there's so much going on in your mind, putting these words together on the spot. For him to just hold these words in his memory and then pull it out and be like, da, 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 da. I'm like, that is mad hard, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that now that I'm trying this and doing like some of the same techniques that, you know, he's doing, it's so incredibly challenging.
He's a master. He is a master.
Just like the way he takes the topic, and he was like light, and he said something about like, you know, I could go on for days. You know, I shed light just like UV rays. It's like he takes all these different elements of the concept and brings it in. So, you know, people know that, they see it. That's why they're attracted to the, you know, Harry Mack freestyles. They realize it, but trying to do it myself just brings in that whole different level of like, holy shit, this is way harder than I remember it being. And certainly what he's doing is like, I think way harder than even the freestyling that, you know, I ever did back in the day.
Hit the, oh yeah, you already know the volume or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, back to Omegle Bars 18, you guys. We just went through the first one. Let's see what you got.
Hey, I have an assignment that I would love
She has a
it
pretty
if you could
face.
help me with.
Looks kind of like a model.
So I'm in an acting class right now, and we have to get people to fill out this form.
Okay.
And it's basically talking about
She's a multi-level marketer on
At
Omegle.
face value, what we could bring as far as like characters and roles go.
Okay.
And he's about
It's a
to
branding
bust a
quiz, so
freestyle.
it'll take like 5 minutes max.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so my name is Harry Mack. I'm
She's
a freestyle
mad
rapper,
nice.
and
Y'all be
so
like,
I
yo, I gotta
improvise
go.
raps off the top
You're
of
like,
my head.
next.
So if you would be so kind as to give me like a few random words, maybe 3 random words, I'll incorporate them into my freestyle.
What's
Okay.
dope is that she has no idea what
October.
she's getting into.
October.
Yeah, she doesn't know he's the
Roses.
goat of all
And he
goats.
just blessed her with his with a 5-minute
Wavy.
survey.
All right, dope. October, roses, and wavy, right? Okay, let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, come on. Hey, come on. 1, 2, listen. Yo, if these rappers think they better than Mac, they not sober. I'ma scare them like the last day of October. Ready to ball, and my flow fully evolved. Rappers remind me of October, they about to fall. Hey, I'm staying locked in, check the way I'm rocking. Speaking of October, yo, right now it's autumn. What's the reason? I'm about to run you through the seasons. Like weather in October, my lyrics is cold freezing. Matter of fact, I'm about to burn them into embers. Kinda like the fire pit when getting warm in December. I can't even front, turn up the system, let it pump. Speaking of October, I got lyrics for every month. Ayo, 12 flows at once, got one for every month of the year. Ayo, I run it, it's clear. I'm dropping something in your ear, make it happen every single time I'm snapping. Man, the Mac and taking action when he's in the session rapping. Let's do it. Hey, my brain, I will expose this. Ayo, my lyrics beautiful, just like some roses. And they loving the way that I perform. Said I'm pretty like the roses, but I'm sharper than the thorn. I'm about to hit them. Ayo, are they better? No way. Mac got multiple colors, just like a pretty bouquet. Bring the roses together, I never settle. Speaking of roses, it's lyrics that I peddle. Hey, I'm on another plane. Hey, Mac, when it comes to lyrics, I'm so flame. Hey, they hit me rhyming, they say that he's crazy. These bars that I kick like the ocean, they wavy. Come on, y'all know that I'm ready to speak. Hey, I just be wavy like rivers and creeks. Come on, y'all know that my lyrics sound strong. I be calm, cause a wave like a pedal in a pond. Feel the ripple effect when I catch wreck. And anytime I start rapping, I got you snapping your neck. On top of these tracks, I'm letting my words lay. She was like, yo, can you fill out my survey? I was like, for sure, I'll do it. But I'ma need 3 words just to bring this fluid. Yeah, it's Harry Mack, you know I be healing your pain. I did the survey, now you did the rap, that's a fair exchange. Come on, I be the rapper, all these other artists wanted this. I said, what's with this survey? She said, no, it's anonymous. No worries, you don't have to give your information. I be killing the game by every indication. Yeah, off the top, yo, my lyrics get born. Said I'm wavy like the ocean, plus I'm sharp like a thorn. Yeah, scary like October on the 31st. I tried to warn, I fill this rhyme out like Google form. Let's go.
Bro. Oh my gosh. That was incredible.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. That was literally insane.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
it.
amazing. Do
I
you have like an
appreciate
Instagram or something?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm on IG. I go by Harry Mack. I'll type it in here right now.
Okay, cool. That was so cool.
Thank you. I appreciate you. We're making content like for my YouTube channel right now. Would you be okay with me using this clip in my video?
Of course, yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Thank you so
That's
much.
cool. Hit
I
pause.
super appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time and your
That was lit. There wasn't really for me much to go over. Just it's like the same like amazement, right? I think
I mean, he definitely brings in like, you know, he came out of the gate, you know, something I'm sober, scary like the last day of October.
Yep.
And I like the double entendre or the double meaning where he said
pedals.
pedal.
Yeah, I wrote that down. So what I was gonna say is the amazement of him putting stuff together, it's always there. The things that stood out was his correlations to Halloween, fall, and autumn. Like, you know, I make them fall like the weather, you know, but pedal, right? He said, I'm peddling lyrics or whatever. He said, I'm peddling words or, you know.
Yeah.
And so that was a pretty dope double entendre right there.
Yeah.
But the thing that he did at the end was he reversed it. He doesn't always do this, but he said all of the words backwards. I thought that was pretty dope. And that was really cool. So, I mean, like I said, I'm over here telling you, like, how the hell does he memorize the 3 words, let alone tell a story, do entendres, and then flip back. Now, what I do want to tell people is when you rap as much as him, or any rapper, there's certain things that are going to pop in your brain. Like, you know, there's old bars that you have. So the pedal line, like just thinking a rose pedal, he might have been able to spit out a cool little quick flip on that because you're going over the same content. Like your mind has a bunch of content in it and it stays with you. You know what
I mean,
I'm
that was one thing that I'm realizing as I'm trying to freestyle now and having challenges with it is that at the time when I was freestyling, I wasn't just freestyling. We were recording music. I was writing and I was freestyling. So sometimes I'd have like some bars that didn't make it into a song or didn't make it into a verse.
Or did make it, but it's just in your brain and you can pop it out when you need it.
Floating around.
Yes.
Like I would be constantly, you know, writing stuff down. I mean,
it's like a comedian working out material live.
Yes. And I would have napkins where I'm like, oh, I thought of this like little verse or this little metaphor and I'd write it down. And so I was constantly in this space of like thinking about these metaphors, these rhymes and how words connect. So a lot of times when I was freestyling, I'd be able to like, you know, pull that out of the brain space, you know, and be like, oh shit, I was just thinking of, you know, this rhyme that, you know, rhymes with pedal.
Yeah.
And so it would just come out of that.
I was freestyling the other night and I came up with a concept like that where it's like, I'm making worlds collapse. I feel like a waiter in China, the way I'm serving cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's simple, but because I'm in the basement just freestyling these little, I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. Like, that would sound good. And then you work out the material, and then when you're freestyling, it just comes to light. And so,
you know what's kind of cool about that? Because I've had some moments like that recently, and I have not been in a space. Like, I've tried in the past.
The more you do it, the more you have those moments.
I have tried in the past to start freestyling again because I wanted to bring it back into my life. And I actually got really discouraged because I just felt like there was this huge block. And I was like, I don't know if I can ever do this again, right? So it hasn't been easy, but as I've been doing it, you know, some lyrics have been coming, some metaphors, some different connections. And what's kind of cool to me is like, just like, where the fuck does this come from? Because it's not like I'm thinking. That's what I love
you're just
about
in that moment.
freestyling in particular. It's I know the experience of sitting there and trying to
Come up with ideas and write it.
And just like hammering it out and just being like, okay, what rhymes with this?
Yeah.
You know, cat, hat. And then something comes out of that because you're like sitting down working at it, right? But that's what I've always loved about freestyling of this is the feeling in those moments where you're just like, where did that come from? Like, I just came up with a funny punchline or metaphor or connection or like different words, you know, combinations that like I wasn't even thinking. It feels like it just like was a gift from the universe.
Yeah, no, it's all there. It's super dope. All right, you guys, enough of us talking about what we're doing and not showing and proving. We will show and prove one of these days. Yeah. But let's get back to this reaction.
You too. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
My pleasure. You enjoy the rest of your night, all right?
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Your future,
bro.
So I could have just.
We might have to just get
the premium. I'll let you burn through it. It's only gonna take 4 seconds, but yeah, man. I think it's interesting the way the brain works for all this. Yo, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the commentary and our reactions to Harry Mack. The homie DC was in the chat a couple weeks ago, and he was the one, I believe, he's the one who kept recommending 18 and 26, but there's a bunch of you guys who were mentioning it. Man, who was the other brother I was talking to? Because I be talking to you guys in the chats when these air. But anyways, let's get back to the reaction.
Harry Mack!
Hey,
He's just been on Omegle like
praying. Harry Mack. I wonder how much he waited for this moment.
I know.
Hey, what's up,
that's
man?
I don't even understand what Omegle is. It's just like a random like chat thing where you just talk to
No,
people.
it's a website, I guess. We should get on it.
Yeah.
Yo, you're amazing, dog.
It's actually Harry Mack!
Where are you at, man?
Ew, peace, brother, peace. Oh, big fan, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Where are you located?
I'm from New Zealand.
Hell yeah. New Zealand in the house.
Ooh, New
That's what's
Zealand's
up, man.
locked down right
How
now.
you?
I'm chilling,
about to
man.
do a hockey dance.
Same old thing. Just
Hell
on
yeah.
here trying to rap for people, you know?
Yes.
Look at him. He's like, So happy.
New Zealand and Australian people love American hip hop, and they really appreciate freestyling, bro.
Throw me
Another
some words,
level.
man. You know how it works.
Okay, then cool. Topics. Let's talk about hip hop.
Yep.
Turntables.
Let's
Nice.
go.
And
See?
cooking.
Dope. All right. Hip hop, turntables, and cooking, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it. Hey. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
He's so into it already.
Come on, yeah, come on, yeah. They see my videos on TikTok. Anytime I spit and I get props. Mac in the session representing for hip hop. I'ma break it down cause I'm never irrelevant. Gotta put these youngins up on the 4 rap elements. Talk about the hip hop elements, let me explain. It's not only MCs spitting off of the brain. You know the foundation would be the DJ with the records using the turntables. More on that in a second. Another element would be the B-boys and B-girls that be breakdancing all throughout the whole world. Can't forget for free the artists, homie, that's the visual. Without all 4 elements combined, shit is miserable. So I'ma put these kids up on the game. Yo, every time I grip up on the mic, y'all know I'm spitting up the flames. I'm here for all my people, man, this hip-hop shit's eternal. And if you not down with the movement, I'ma burn you. I'm representing when I'm in the session, I'ma do work. Thankful to have hip-hop from people like Cool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, they're bringing the message. I'm keeping it on forever, you know no one out there could test this. I'm blessed with ability, stepping correct, it turns fatal. Hey yo, I got they heads spinning like a turntable. I'm doing better, I'm clever with lyrics y'all couldn't measure. My vocal tone be sounding better like records compared to CDs. That's easy, believe me, so sick I'm queasy, y'all need me.
That was a nice
eternally,
scheme.
I burn them seeds. Shout to my man who be rocking the Adidas. I'm about to spit a whole fucking college level thesis. I'm coming off the tip, I'm rhyming cleanly. They say the best, they mean me. I'm going overhead just like your beanie. The green bee accumulating as I get more in tune with myself. Y'all know I'm out here boosting my health and boosting my wealth. Not only paper, also the spirit. These rappers talk shit on my name, but dog, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm really in it. And right from the chest, I be pushing, flipping like a spatula when I'm in there cooking. Yeah, your vibe, homie, that is what I'm enriching. I be cooking up them lyrics, spitting live from the kitchen. Yeah, and y'all know they going quite wild, kid. I'm live from the kitchen like Flash in the Wild Style flick. Come on, I break it down for my folks. I'm dropping references. When it comes to lyrics, yo, I be the best in this. I be cooking and there's no one out there testing me. I built this by myself, so I ain't never using recipes. Homie, I improvise. Y'all know I spit it live. Hey, yo, your vibe, homie, that's what I'ma get inside. Yeah, right to your ears, my lyrics directed. So excited when they see me on the screen. Glad we connected. Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes,
His
yes.
reaction is priceless.
Dude, it's just makes me so happy.
Such a blessing.
Me too.
Oh, man. Blessing to me as well, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for your energy, man.
Oh man, so blessed right now. I'm so appreciative of what you do, brother, and
My
what
man.
you speak for, what you stand for. It's just so compassionate, you know? So compassionate, brother.
Thank you, bro. That's what I'm all
That's
about,
what-
man. I'm super happy we connected today, man.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Thank you.
Hey, is it cool if I use this in the video?
Definitely. Thank you.
My man, thank you, dog. Stay
All right.
up.
Hip
Peace
pause,
from New
hip
Zealand.
pause.
Peace from New Zealand.
All right,
Peace,
so
bro.
this is one of the reasons we watch the Harry Mack videos early before we record other segments, because these get me going and they
Yeah.
make me happy.
Yeah.
It literally makes me happy. Like, it literally authentically, in a world that's crazy where I'm worried about the Great Reset, I'm worried about, mandates, I'm worried about my daughter's arthritis, I actually get out of all that nonsense, all out of my head, and I just feel happy.
Yeah.
And that's what that made me feel, just happy.
Yeah, I would agree, man. I was, sometimes we do many other topics besides this.
And
we
some
just
of them
kind
are
of
pretty dark.
Yeah, we just, and it's, yeah. I mean, it's not like we want to focus on the dark, but it's like, hey, this is what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was having a super rough day because I was just reading the news.
Yeah. Well,
right.
see,
And it's like trying to come up with topics to go over on the podcast and our live stream, which is more like news related, and just being like, damn, man.
yeah.
Like, I don't even want to do this. Like, why am I doing this?
yeah.
Like, why am I reading these? And I really was messed up last night. The only thing that helped me get out of that zone is like, and I almost didn't go. I was like, I'm going to go to jujitsu.
That always helps.
And
That
I
helps
came
me
out
too.
feeling better, right? But I was just having a really tough time. And
Let me give you guys a trick. When I'm going through dark times, Napoleon Hill, there's a book of something with the devil, blah, blah, I don't know. But I was reading it, and there's a segment where he's like, just fake laugh. He's not saying fake laugh. He's just saying laugh.
Yeah.
Just even if it's fake, just do it, and it brings something out of you. That's one thing. What I've been doing last night, because I felt kind of weird yesterday. Got a lot going on in my life. I watched Kill Tony. It's hilarious, bro. Kill Tony is a stand-up thing going on in Austin, Texas. It's on YouTube. You guys check it out. Kill Tony and Harry Mack. That's what I do. And I'm like, dude, I just feel better. And then I'm able to just get my bearings back, because the world is in a unique place. But before we go into that, I want to bring up this other clip, because I want to, we're going to reverse this, you guys. Don't forget to like. If you're in the chat, jump out, hit like. Now, this is a premiere, you guys. So we're not live. This is actually premiering. We pre-recorded this on Tuesday, and then it premieres
Live reactions coming soon, though.
Yes, but this comes out on Saturday. But on Saturday nights, I try to get in the chat and see what you guys are saying. This Saturday, I have another concert, but I still try to speak with you guys back and forth so I can figure out the next reaction we're going to do. So we thank all of you guys for being here right now. Now, this is where we flip and turn things around a little bit. I wanted to bring a modern MC. He is in the battle rap culture. He's been on Grind Time. He's really big in Smack. His name is DNA. People don't realize he's one of the illest freestylers off the top of the piece. And I want to prove that today. And I've heard him rap fast. I've heard him do concepts. I've heard him do, I think, even compliment battles. Maybe, maybe not. This dude is dope, okay? And with Harry Mack allows us to highlight these
compliment battles. That's dope. I like the idea of like switching it from like, because that's what's so dope about Harry Mack, is that it's just so positive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the battle rap stuff that we came from was, you know, degrading, taking people down, chopping them off at the knees.
Sure. So what I'm going to bring up, this is a Red Bull battle, you guys, okay? Now, this is what's dope about this battle. Each MC, they give them a beat, okay? And they give them 5 words to use in a freestyle to battle the other opponent. So you know they're freestyling. They've never seen these words before, and they give it to them there. Now, are the words on a screen for them to reflect back to? Probably. It's not like Harry memorizing it, so keep that in mind. But it might be. I don't know, but this is the closest thing I've seen to, as of recent, where you can prove that an MC can really freestyle. And I needed you guys to see this just so we know that there's people who are at this top tier level of freestyling. Now, I'm going to let the homie, I'm not just going to fast forward through Voss, because I don't think that's fair. Voss is the white dude, DNA is the black dude. But I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself who you think is, but I'm here to highlight DNA, but let's let them both have a chance here. Here you guys go. So the words, because I know the right side of the screen is blocked, you guys. So the words are underwater, nerve, obsession, surgery, history. The words you guys can't really see is, I don't know, surgery and history. So, all right, there you guys go. This is DNA. Let's go. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit it. While we wait, hit the like button. All right, here we go. DNA, you guys. Some of you guys might be familiar with him from. I just wanted to show that because it's rare for in rap battles to be able to prove you're freestyling. You know, you just have to judge off of, oh, he went off that last word. That, you guys. And what was interesting is in our Harry Mack reaction, I didn't know they would correlate, but he went backwards, like that second reaction where Harry went backwards on the words and started flipping it. I just thought that was a moment of seeing some flow state and some really dope MCing. Obvious in the battle lane, but I think that deserves some applause and some flowers to DNA. Now, you guys know we give flowers every week to at this point, we're dating Harry Mack. Like, this fool's gotten so many damn flowers from us. So, hey, don't think. It's
not even Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't think we're
but let's be real.
negating his skill.
What you were saying about, like, just freestyling and knowing whether or not they're freestyling, even in the freestyle battle circuit, you know, one of the things was about the way battles work is you sit there and you wait. Like, one person goes and they have a round against somebody else. So even in those situations where it's freestyling, you might be coming up with battle raps or punchlines as you're watching them battle because you're observing them and you're like, I'm probably going to have to go against that person. Oh, he's wearing a pink hat, or he's wearing, you know, gray, or he's got, you know, a gap in his tooth, or he kind of walks like kind of funny. So even though it's technical, even though it's technically like happening in the moment, it's not necessarily a freestyle, because even in those situations, you know, you get a chance to see who your opponent is, come up with some punchlines so that you're somewhat prepared versus what Harry Macks doing, which is literally just off the cuff.
Well, it is on the spot, but let's just say also he's a quick thinker, because while he's talking to them, now you have to think about this. On Omegle, he's not just talking to them. He's looking at their surroundings, like what's on the wall. Oh, there's a plant right there.
There's a mirror.
He's processing. So that's similar to when we used to battle rap, because you're like, okay, I'm battling a dark black dude. I'm battling a light-skinned dude.
Yeah.
I'm battling a white kid. This white kid's wearing a blue shirt. This kid's wearing a red shirt. And you're processing all this. You're learning to think faster because you know you have to perform. And he's doing the same thing, just a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all there. That's why I'm glad you highlighted that, because he's doing the same thing. Harry Mack is doing the same thing. It's just, hey, how you doing, man? And everything he's taking in is a part of the, he's taking in information and then he's regurgitating it out in the moment.
Yeah, the difference is, what I was getting at is that you might have 20 minutes to like think of a punchline.
Sure.
Because you
develop a good punchline.
Yeah, because you're like, oh.
And he's taking seconds.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I was getting at, is that you're sitting there watching the other people battle and watching the rounds progress, and you're like, oh, okay, that person's wearing all black. Let me think of a punchline because I'll probably go against them.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes they'll even tell you, like, this is who you're battling, and you'll see them. And you have 10, 15, 20 minutes to sit there and think of punchlines before you even get to your very first battle, because you see your opponent, or you would see their name and you know who they are because they're in the circuit or you battled them before. So,
and this is why I chose to show this clip today, because it's proving like, yo, this was more of the Harry Mack level of freestyling in the moment. Now it's very short. Let's keep it real. It was short, you know, but it was cool to see that people are on that level. And I've actually seen DNA freestyle on the radio. I've seen him freestyle in the streets. I've seen him battle rap where he's spitting writtens, but then he's lost his written and start freestyling about the dudes. DNA is legit, you guys. You guys should look him up if you don't. Honestly, everyone who follows this probably knows about DNA, but he's lit. And so I found this clip and I was like, oh yeah, we got to give that some shine this week. But let's go back to the Harry Macks Omegle BARS 18. Let's end this segment because we already did 3, and he normally only does 3 on Omegle. So I'm guessing, well, there's still a lot left. So we'll see how this plays out. But
I mean, we're like halfway through.
Jeez, I didn't know that. Okay, well, it's all good. We're gonna have a good time. Because hey, you guys, don't forget to like, and if you want, share this out to some of your homies if you enjoy the reaction and the commentary. And let's go. Let's see what's next for Harry Mack on Omegle 18. You be ready to skip a commercial.
Hello, my friending.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, man. Where are you at?
Michigan.
Michigan in the house. That's what's up, man.
You got that double
Michigan
cut.
in the house.
Let's go.
Welcome to my TED Talk, my friend.
Oh, is that Kurt
What are you
Cobain
gonna
in the
speak
background
about?
in that picture? Kurt Cobain?
Looks
The
like
fact that everybody always calls me fat.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean, does it matter if I'm fat?
I don't
What if
think
I'm
so.
funny?
I mean, yeah, people, you know, come on. We're not.
Do I look fat?
I can't tell. I can only see your head. But if you do that,
I know,
it
it's
doesn't
only
help.
so much. Yeah, I guess if I do that.
Yeah, that's a solid look. Can I do a freestyle rap for you?
Yes, I would love that. You want me to do a beat?
Do you have beats?
I can do beats.
Hey, flip off the top of the brain. When the rhyme and the shit is insane. Every Mac, I'll be making the claims. I'm about to leave them all drained. Yeah, check how I snap, man. He on the boulevard of Batman. The mic where I grab, man. Y'all know that I'm in it taking action. He got the headphones and headset. Rappers, why they ain't dead yet? I be all up in the area, grip on the mic, and I'm guaranteed to bury ya. Hey.
You mentioned Batman. I love that.
Yeah, dude, because I saw that sign behind you. That's a dope tattoo, though. Well, yo, man, if you give me a few random words, I'll drop a beat on my end and do a freestyle for you if you're down.
How many words do you need?
I guess 3 is good.
Okay, let's go. Yoda.
Yoda.
That's a good ass word.
Dark.
Dark. Yeah.
Streets.
Streets.
Let's go.
All right, hell yeah.
Because
Yo,
This
I
dude's
feel like
drunk,
that could
bro.
be a thing.
Yeah.
He's
definitely,
faded.
man. I'm the Yoda of the dark streets, man.
Faded.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Yeah, yeah, come on, hey, come on, hey, come on, hey, come on, yeah, 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 yeah. All these corny rappers about to get abolished. Kinda like Yoda, I be dropping knowledge. I be dropping knowledge, what I meant to say. Hold up, let me spin that one back, Mr. DJ. Listen, I said all these whack rappers get abolished. Hey, kinda like Yoda. Hey, I be dropping knowledge. Come on, I'm known for improvising live on these hard beats. I be shining like the light up on these dark streets. Let's get it, man. Y'all know my flows are hardcore. I'm dropping knowledge like I'm Yoda out of Star Wars. Yeah, I'm about to show you what I mean. Lyrical Yoda, I should probably have some green skin. Yeah, you know that they beg for bars, but I be training, learning the force at Dead Go Bar. Yeah, I'm getting busy when I'm dropping the verse. Hey, yo, kinda like Yoda, should probably rhyme in reverse. I break it down for my people. Ill, I'm mad. Yeah, when I rap, Yoda says, skills you have. Yes, it's very true, man. You know I be your crazy chauffeur. I'm about to go viral, baby Yoda. Come on, all these whack rappers get abolished. Hey, kinda like Yoda. Hey, I be dropping knowledge. Let's go. Hey, known for improvising over hard beats. Yeah, I be shining like the light up on these dark streets. Come on.
Bro, he dropped a hook.
My flow is sounding polished, just like Yoda.
He's
dropping knowledge.
fucking
Corny
snapping.
rappers get abolished. Any
This dude's
problem,
making a
I'ma
song
solve it.
right now.
Know I kill these beats. Hey, I was doing ciphers
What
on
the
the
hell?
corners of the dark streets. Now I'm here. Hey, making it clear. Rocking for my people. Hey, took it from the dark streets and we up on Omegle. Yeah, y'all know that I'm about to kill the game. On me dead right. Yeah, all the streets are dark. We gon' need headlights. Hey, they be shining when I'm rhyming. I'm the fastest thinker. Hey, on the dark streets, switching lanes with no blinker. Hey, I go faster. Matter of fact, I cause disaster till I'm running out of breath. And my lane the furthest left. Cause I'm moving hella fast when I'm up to the task. Harry Macks, check along. I'm really about to last. I be getting down for my man every time I snap, man. Matter of fact, on the boulevard of the Batman, speaking the dark streets. You know when I'm rocking often. I'm about to take them all to Gotham. H-Mac getting busy in the flash, and you know that I'm spitting it great. I don't even need a cape. I'ma do what I feel, and I'm about to make them feel so great. Hey, feeling like I'm Batman. I'm recording in a cave. Hey, coming up the top of this, I told you I got bars galore. Hardcore, shifting from Batman into Star Wars. Let's go. Hey, all these cool rappers.
This nigga had an orgasm.
Hey, I'm known for improvising over hard beats. Hey, shining like the light up on these dark streets. What?
Holy shit.
Once again, look at how happy he is.
My goodness. Love
This is
it.
the coolest shit I think I've ever heard.
I love it.
Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
Thank you, bro.
He's just about to start
You
throwing up.
just made that up, right? Off the top of your head?
I mean, unless you think I
God.
prepared a song about Yoda and dark streets.
No, that's the thing. There's never been a song about it. I knew you made it up. I just, god damn.
Hey, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Holy shit.
Yo, this is too much fun. Look, man, we're actually making
Can you do a kind of a sad song for
Yeah.
my friend?
Yeah, sure. Oh man, I can't read that. It's blurry.
Yeah.
What does that say?
She died in 2020, October 8th.
Oh damn, man.
3 days before my birthday. It's my fiance.
Your fiance passed away?
Yeah.
Man.
Corona. That's her son.
God.
Not mine. I'm the stepdad. I love him either way.
Oh man. Yeah, we can do a song about that, man. Let me just get a
Jesus
different
Christ.
kind.
Yeah, can you do like a cool ass, like chill ass?
Yeah. We just need a different kind of beat. Let me see. Maybe this one. Let's see.
I'll be like, dude, don't put that pressure on me.
Holy shit.
Harry Mack is the truth.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Let's
Okay.
That's a
listen.
good,
Let's see.
yeah.
This is crazy.
All right, so give me what was your favorite thing about her?
We went on good road trips.
Awesome.
She liked good views.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Listen. Yeah.
Damn, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah. When people pass, the energy we lose. Can't believe she's gone. Yo, she used to love good views. Then, wish we could bring her back. I can't be in the sober state. Hey, yo, she passed on October 8th. Memories in the brain, we got plenty. Yeah, hey yo, it was 2020. Nowadays it be kinda hard to focus, feeling hopeless. Hey yo, we lost her to the COVID. Yeah, some days I get sad, some days I get mad. Yeah, what makes it harder? I was the stepdad to a child child, situation never mild. Can't believe she's gone, been missing her for a while. Got to bring her back, no shit. Trying to keep my focus. COVID took away my partner for the road trip. Now it seems like I'm stuck all up on the highway of life. And yo, it's hard for me to find my light, but we gon' get it. Yo, we about to move through the pain. Yeah, we about to find more love in our veins. We gon' come together stronger. The love gon' stretch out longer. Our arms are extended. We said it and we meant it. We starting new friendships. We about to do our part. Hey yo, when we lose human beings, it breaks the heart, but their legacy continues through the memories that we hold. That's what's gonna help us all move through the cold to the summer season. I break it down for every reason. I can't even imagine the type of pain that he's in, but hopefully, even by connecting as strangers, I can help you find a way to just rearrange the energy in your mind and focus on the positive. Yes, we lost a good one, but we still gotta live. One foot goes in front of the other. So sad to lose somebody who was somebody's mother. Can't believe it, but we about to put together all the pieces while my lyrics all release. I wonder, should I pray to Jesus? What's the way that I can cope? I just need some hope. Yeah, hey yo, the memories linger like smoke in the room. And we gon' find a remedy real soon. And we gon' keep shining like the sun when it's noon. No, we are not doomed. Hoping I can lift your energy with this here tune. Let's go.
Oh my God. That was the best thing I've ever heard.
Man, thank you, bro.
I know she felt it too. Man, oh my God.
Look, man, my heart goes out to you, bro, and I wanted to...
This is a good cry. It's a good cry.
Yes.
You don't even know how much that meant to me. Oh my God.
My God. My God, bro. Love, man. Sending love out to you, bro. My heart goes out to you, man, 1,000%. Well, listen, man, I wanted to tell you, you know, we're actually, I'm recording this. We're making content for my YouTube channel.
That's awesome, dude. I'm on YouTube as well. I'm so down with that.
Is that cool? Can we use this in our video?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. 100%. Just spread the knowledge, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, and if you want...
Oh, it helped so much.
Your attitude is inspiring, man. The fact that you're remaining positive.
Dude, your love is the thing.
Hell yeah, man. Let's go.
Right here.
Diesel Optics, man, in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Keep shining, all right? We'll catch up another time.
Thank you so much.
Man, thank you, bro. Thank you. Seriously.
All right. Now I understand why Harry Macks fans are so rabid about him, you know? Like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
The more of these that I see.
I don't even really know what to say. It's like, for me, it's weird because, like, I have a very tough guy bravado, but I'm very, like, emotional. And for some reason, like, even when I know, I'm like, no, I don't need to cry. Like, my tear ducts just fill up. And for this whole thing, I had to just, like, hold back tears because it's just like, I felt the dude's pain.
Don't you cry on our podcast. You're going to ruin the brand.
I felt the dude's pain, but then it's just, you know, it's funny because we were just like, Harry Mack makes me feel happy. And I'm just like, yo, this is the strength of a true artist. They make you feel something, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it was the story that made me feel bad for the dude. But the fact that he could put the story together the way he did and then make you feel that emotion again.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, man.
I go back to what we were talking about last week's podcast where we were talking about how battling puts you in a box. I believe that was last week. And that's the thing about battling, right?
Yeah.
Is that it puts you in this box. You don't get to have that moment of connection when you're just doing battle raps.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is dope about the direction that, you know, Harry Mack is taking it with freestyles, is that he's opening it up.
He's opening a lane for freestyling as well. Like, this is a thing that people are going to start looking for. You know, you see Chris Turner doing it as well, but it's a lane that just wasn't open. Like, even when we were young, all of our producers told us, man, stop freestyling. You need to make songs for girls. Like, you need to make a hit.
Yeah.
Girls buy music. Da-da-da-da. And it kind of, for me, it got me off my path because I was chasing all these. I was trying to make it, bro. I was trying to be the next big thing, and I got lost in that a little bit. And anyways, this.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of the reason that I stopped making music, because I didn't feel like there was anybody supporting us in like the type of music that we wanted to make.
Yeah, just boom bap hip hop and just be like, it was always like, man, you're never gonna make it rapping like that. Look at, and they'd give you examples of people who in our eyes we looked up to, the classics, but they're like, they're not selling 1 million records. And I mean, it is what it is. I got caught in the hype because I saw Eminem do it, and I was like, yo, if someone like this who comes from my lineage of battle rap can do it, I can do it. But it's funny because Eminem did it his way, and our producers and people mentoring us, young men who have no guidance, are telling us, no, this is the only way to do it. So it's interesting, but I'm so glad that I made it out of those places.
Yeah.
I'm very self-aware now. But just back to this, man, hold on. Shout out to Harry Mack, man, and shout out to that homie. Like, when he got on the screen, I'm just thinking, oh, this is just one of these drunk bros, fraternity bros, or whatever, just someone who can't hold their liquor, acting an ass.
Yeah.
He's actually dealing with pain. And hopefully he's, getting out of that dark place, because that dark place, you can succumb to your addictions and a lot of things. And I couldn't imagine losing your fiance, which in turn he lost his child, because there's no way the real dad is going to be like, yeah, let the stepdad see my kid, because that's just not how the game works.
Or the family, the parents.
Yeah. So, man, that was I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. Now I know why people kept telling us we need to watch Omegle BARS 18.
Yeah.
And if you like that last one, because remember when he's rapping for the young lady with the kind of like garb on, and he was being all positive and just, and I was like, ooh, and people were like, if you like this, you need to watch Omegle BARS 18. Now I know why, because I was like, we're getting through that. I was like, oh, this is dope, classic Harry Mack stuff. But now I'm just kind of touched. I'm actually kind of in a weird place right now, because I was like, my energy was going like, and now it's just like curved, because I feel some type of way. I'm like, I feel bad for the homie. I'm like, damn. But anyways, that's what good music and good art does. And, him even putting that out, did you notice at the end, he wasn't like, yo, there wasn't a commercial. He was just like, yo, this is just, it's just, he knows what he's doing, man. I can't say that enough. That was a good one, you guys. Thank you for actually recommending it. That was a freaking, geez, I'm at a loss for words right now, to be honest. So,
I mean, I still go back to the feeling of like, it's like a gift that he's sharing with the world. It's beautiful to see that is out there, right? That he's doing this thing that he loves, that he's like expanding.
This fool's making songs.
He's expanding what
spot.
freestyling is, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, he made a hook in that, right? And what I'm taking away from it is, in the midst of everything that we've been going through collectively, like COVID and all of this stuff, that these things make a difference. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm getting too spiritual or whatever with it, but it makes a difference whenever you share your light with the world, whenever you open yourself up and, share your gift with the world and spread positivity. It makes a difference, and you never know, because if he wasn't doing this, right, then that moment never happens, right? He puts himself out there in this way. He shares his gift. He shares his energy, which is this positive, energy, and even the way that he freestyles, how we've been talking about, like how battle rap can be like negative and like all these things, right? He brings this other element of positivity and uplifting element to freestyling, which really wasn't necessarily there.
Yeah.
Right. And so then it opens up the opportunity to have this connection with this complete stranger. Yeah. So that's kind of what speaks to me is that.
And to tag on to what you're saying, music has changed the world multiple times on edge. Like, music helps people get through things. Even when you go back to watching Braveheart, those dudes are playing the bagpipes while they're going to war. When you watch Mad Max, remember the crazy, they're like rocking and chasing Furiosa. Like, music amps you up. When you go to the gym and sometimes you're like, I don't want to be here, but let's say you put on a hardcore jam, you're just like, oh, I can bench this. And you almost get a little sip of adrenaline from the music. And that's what you get. You get these feelings from music, and the slaves picking cotton in the cotton fields.
Singing the spirituals.
Being spiritual, soulful. The one song that always comes to mind when I'm in a weird place is Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
It's a banger because it literally carries something where you can feel.
You just feel
You know what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
The passion that was put into it. But I would go even a step further and say, like, you know, with everything that we talked about earlier, even with these times kind of being dark and some of the news that's coming out and it being, you know, really a time of, you know, fear, separation through lockdowns, all of these things, that it matters. Like, it matters how we treat our fellow, you know, human beings.
Human interaction matters.
Sometimes just smiling at somebody, right?
Seeing a
can
smile.
change their day. Sometimes
gotta be able to see the
just,
smile.
Just stopping, you know, and saying, hey, are you doing all right?
Right.
Like, genuinely taking a moment to
connect.
connect with another person.
Because we're social beings.
And I think that, I know I do it. I get in my little ruts and I forget that, you know, sometimes the best thing that you can do for your own mental health is like think about another person, and like instead of walking around the world like a negative creep when I get in these like cycles, is to stop for a moment, look at somebody and just compliment them, compliment a stranger, just be like, hey man, that's a really cool jacket. You know, just little things like that that can just like change the whole course of somebody's day or even your own day. Cause I know there's been times when I've been in that, you know, zone, and, you know, I did something as simple as that, and just seeing that smile and somebody be like, hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. One of the fans said this in the chat, and he used to go to like Venice Beach, I guess, and freestyle. And I know one of his first freestyles, I think it was there, you know, blew up on Facebook. And it's interesting because Cali got shut down the hardest during the pandemic. And he went to Omegle BARS. I think he created Omegle BARS in reaction to not being able to interact with people. And right now we're witnessing history unfold. Like, he has logged his music. That's the other thing. When we're playing these and the commercials run, you know why I'm cool with it? Because he's getting paid. Every commercial that runs, he gets a percentage of that, you know? And if we had premium, he'd still get paid for us being on his channel, but he gets paid a premium for the commercial. So it's like, you know, they don't have to watch it. I can talk while you're running through it. But anyways, there's a lot of good stuff here. I'm happy we found and discovered Harry Mack randomly on the YouTubes, and we're able to kind of go down this course with you guys. Again, me and him started freestyling. We freestyle on our live stream at the end of the live stream every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're probably on there freestyling around 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're working on it. It's like that obese picture, right? And we call it lyrical exercise. And in a year or two, you're going to see us all chiseled. Now, I don't think we're going to, let's not say that. I don't know how hard it is to get to Harry Mack's level. Let's just say that. But we're working and we're having fun with it. And we want to thank Harry Mack for that inspiration. And also you guys for giving us good stuff to react to and all that.
And also like I keep ranting on this, but like one of the biggest lessons that I learned from jiu-jitsu is that it's the most difficult thing that I've ever done. It's taken me the longest to get better. And the only way to get better is by showing up and getting your ass beat every day. That's been my personal experience with jiu-jitsu. It's like, get crushed, fail. And then over time, I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, I started out because you line up by belt, and I started out down here at the very bottom, and like, now I'm in the middle of the line.
Yep.
You know, after 6 years of effort, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's the thing that's inspiring me now, is like, okay, just stick with it. When you have those days where it feels like it's not coming together, I get frustrated.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, you just have to stick with it. You just have to lean into the failures and stick with it. And it's the same thing with our podcast. Like, you know what? Some of the biggest, like, you know, continuous views that we've gotten are from these reactions. But that's one thing that I'm just keeping in the back of my mind, is I love doing this. I enjoy doing the podcast. It's one of my favorite things that I do in my life.
And I look at it like, I mean? I'm with you. I do jiu-jitsu too. I agree with him completely. But you guys got to remember, I turned 42 years old in March. And it's crazy because I'm still recording music and putting out music at, you know, an independent, very underground level. But because I love it, I just show up. I just do it, and we'll see where it all ends up. Like, I've had my success in my career, but it's like I'm at a new chapter. But it doesn't matter. Like, I just show up. I don't know what I'm going to get from it. Right now, it's like, yo, we'll get more views on this reaction than I get on my music videos sometimes.
Well,
and the music video is something I put everything into, but it's okay because I just show up. It's just like the jiu-jitsu. You go and you get crushed, and you have to build up, you know, that level. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's something around gratitude. Like, I know we're kind of rambling, but
yeah,
I'm
we are
enjoying
really
this.
rambling. And we just hit an hour, so let's wrap it.
I just think that, you know, I know I have these ideas of what it means to be successful. And especially like if you're in the rap world or the music world or the podcasting world, it's like, if you're not getting millions of views, you're not successful, right? But for me personally, I define my success by, you know, what is it that inspires me? Am I getting growth out of it? Do I enjoy doing it? So
yeah, I think that's a part of success for sure, for sure. On that note, you guys, let us know what you thought about today's video. Let us know what you think we should react to next. I believe it's going to be Omegle BARS 26, but just keep sounding off in the chat and in the comments, and we'll get to that. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 100K subscribers. And, yo, I dropped a new music video, Walter Payton. It's featuring Stevie Stone. He used to be on Strange Music. Now he's Odyssey Records. But if you get a chance, check it out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. It's a motivational workout song. It's clean. Yada, I mean. So let me know what you guys think. Walter Payton is out now. And we're the 40-year-old Fuq boys. You guys, we're out of here. Peace. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. Fuq.